Clorox Laundry Sanitizer has now been rebranded as FreshGuard. Can it remove bacteria? I tested it, let's find out. About a dozen of my viewers reached out to me to let me know that the Clorox Laundry Sanitizer has been replaced by Clorox FreshGuard. And they want to know, does the FreshGuard remove bacteria as well as their laundry sanitizer? So I went right out to my Target and I purchased this Clorox FreshGuard to see what was going on. So I read this bottle and I don't see anywhere on here that it says or makes any claims to be able to remove bacteria. Now that's quite different from the laundry sanitizer that I tested a few years ago that says all over the place that it kills bacteria. Now if you're interested in watching this video, I'll put a link to that in the description below. But spoiler, it worked really well. So what does it claim? So on the bottle, it claims to fight up to 100% of musty odors in just one wash, okay? And on the back here, it just keeps saying tough odor removal for every load. Fights stubborn odors. It's just saying that over and over and over again. It doesn't have anything about bacteria. Let's compare ingredients in both formulas. So there are some ingredients that are the same, and there are some ingredients that are different, so we're going to go ahead and test the FreshGuard to see if it can remove bacteria, even though it makes no claims to be able to do so, from my cleaning cloths. Now let me explain how I'm going to do my testing. So the first thing I'm going to do is get some white cleaning cloths and mark them with a Sharpie. I'm going to do the best I can to get bacteria on these cloths. And I'm going to do that by wiping my kitchen sink drain, my bathroom sink, and my toilet rim. That way I'll get bacteria on the cleaning cloths. Then what I'll do is take a petri dish just like this guy here and label them A, B, and C. I'm going to take some sterile swabs and I'm going to swab the cleaning cloth and place that sample in the section labeled B for before. Then I'm going to wash the cleaning cloths according to the directions on the bottle. It says for best results, do not mix with laundry detergents in the main wash compartment. This product works in the rinse cycle exclusively. To remove odors for an HE machine, I have an HE machine, so that's what we're going to use. Use 1 capful of the Clorox FreshGuard. So this is a capful here. So 1 capful. It does have it marked at 1.7 ounces as a capful. If you had a standard machine, you would use 2 capfuls. So the instructions say add detergent in clothing. Add the measured amount of Clorox FreshGuard to the fabric softener compartment or directly to the rinse cycle wash. So for my laundry test, I'm not going to use any detergent. This is a standard that I do for all of my laundry tests when I'm doing a sanitizer, okay? If you want to see how well laundry detergents alone remove bacteria, I have videos about that and I'll put some in the description below for you. But I want to see only what this FreshGuard can do, so I'm not going to use any laundry detergent. I'm only going to use this FreshGuard in the fabric softener compartment. I'm going to wash the cloths on the towel setting in my wash machine, and I'll put a picture up here for you so you can see what that setting is for my particular washing machine. When they come out of the wash machine, I'm going to swab them again. Place that sample in the section labeled A for after. I'm going to dry them on high heat for 1 hour. This is a standard that I do for my tests. I know 1 hour on high heat is a long time, but I just try to keep a standard for my testing. That way we'll be able to see how much bacteria is on a cleaning cloth before washing, after washing with the Clorox FreshGuard, and after coming out of the dryer. So let's see how well Clorox FreshGuard removes bacteria from my cleaning cloths, even though they make no claims to be able to do so. Now for some results. The cloth that was used to wipe the kitchen sink. In the before section, we can see a lot of bacteria. And in the after section, so that's after it was washed with only the Clorox FreshGuard, we can see a big decrease in bacteria, but there's still some bacteria on the cloth. Let's have a look after it came out of the dryer. And there's no bacterial growth. The cloth that was used to wipe the bathroom sink. In the before section, we can see a lot of bacteria. And in the after section, there's no bacterial growth at all. Let's have a look after it came out of the dryer. Again, still no bacteria on the cloth. The cloth that was used to wipe the toilet rim. In the before section, we can see a lot of bacteria. In the after section, just a few tiny bacterial colonies hanging around. Let's have a look after it came out of the dryer. And there's no bacterial growth at all. Overall, the Clorox FreshGuard did a great job at removing the bacteria from my cleaning cloths. FreshGuard results were similar to the Clorox Laundry Sanitizer results. In my opinion, these results are rather impressive. If you watch my videos, you know that there's not much that gets rid of the bacteria just coming out of the washing machine. So I think these results are really good. But we have to remember that Clorox is telling us this is not a sanitizer. Now, one could argue that by saying it only removes odor, could imply that it removes the bacteria that causes odor. Clorox made a decision to stop selling the sanitizer and make it a FreshGuard removing odors. Remember, there's nowhere on this bottle that says anywhere that it can remove bacteria at all. And we do know that some of the ingredients are different. Now, there are some limitations to my testing. I only test household bacteria that is present in my home at the time of testing. I'm not testing pathogenic bacteria. It's just normal household environmental bacteria. I'm also not testing for viruses. That's not something that I can test. So the fact that Clorox says now this is FreshGuard, it is just an odor remover. We cannot rely on it to remove bacteria or viruses from our laundry. I think we're just kind of lucky that it did a pretty good job on my household bacteria. Now, as for the scent of this product, it is called Clean Linen. Remember, this is meant to remove odors and make your laundry smell nicer. It's a pretty strong scent. The scent does linger. So when they came out of the wash machine, they did smell like this clean linen scent. When they came out of the dryer, I could still smell the clean linen. I checked the cloths about 48 hours after cleaning them with it, and I can still smell it. This does have a lingering scent to it. It's lighter after coming out of the dryer, but I still can smell it on my cloths. So I'm not sure what made Clorox discontinue the laundry sanitizer and rebrand to this FreshGuard, which only removes odor, but that's what they did. I do have a laundry playlist where I've bacteria tested washing with just water, washing with just bleach, Lysol laundry sanitizer, vinegar, Odoban, Tide Hygienic, regular Tide Pods, and some other laundry detergents. So check out that playlist if you're interested in seeing what other products can remove bacteria from laundry. I do also want to point out a lot of people put in the comments things like, well, the dryer removes everything. Not always. I most certainly have had tests where cloths will come out of the dryer and there's still bacteria on them. Also, people will say, well, just dry them in the sun. I've tested that also. So if you want to see how well bacteria is removed when you're drying cleaning cloths in the sun, I've tested that. If there is a product that you would like me to test, do me a favor and put it in the comments section and I will add it to my viewer suggestion list. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Have yourselves a great day.